Okay, all right, calm down. Hey, calm your tits, okay? Relax. Just calm down. God, you got an extra couple minutes here. Let's make sure things are moving up and down. PodTrack is moving up and down. Streamlabs is moving side to side. I guess that means we can begin the show. It is the Bottom of the Glass Nation show. We are Gen X Talks. It means we are the generation of common sense. You can get past through the latchkey kids and we're the street light kids. Yeah. How about just stick with common sense? Everything else seems to fall into place after that. Yes, we knew how to play in a merry-go-round. Yes, we knew how to let ourselves into the house when no one was home. Yes, we knew when to come home when the streetlights came on. But it all falls under the heading of common sense. So we'll start with that. We'll leave with that. We'll end with that. And here you are. All right, good. Glad you're coming along. Now, before we get going here, we got to check in with your queen. Look at that picture of your queen. It's not her. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, the camera left. Let's drag the camera. Oh, here we go. Look at the nice studio.
Briggs, Gen Z kid.
Panoramic view. Oh, there she is. Boop, 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 boop.
It says Briggs. I'm not Briggs.
You are not Briggs. All right. You can talk for a minute, and I'll change that.
So, yeah, whatever. We have Midnight Gaming 365 member for 32 months tonight. Peanut should be alive today. Justice for Peanut. Do you remember who Peanut was?
Peanut is that puppet from Jeff What's-His-Face.
That's not what he's talking about.
That's Peanut, right?
I know, but that's not what he's
All
talking
right, I'm going to go back to what I was doing.
Okay, good. That's it. That's all I got for the sheets.
Make something up. Talk like it's your show.
I don't want to. It's not my show. It's the general show. I don't talk during this time. But he has to get my name right.
Changing your colors to pink.
There we go. He's changing the colors. Look, it says the queen underneath.
Pink and white.
It's looking good. Hi, everybody. Glad to see you all. Getting ready for Vegas.
You know what else
Finishing
it's not?
it up.
It's also not the Gen X Talks podcast. Boy, we're behind on that one.
Wow. What have you been doing all day? I don't know what he's been doing all day.
Watching porn.
Figures.
Couldn't get to it.
I figures.
All right.
Are you feeling a little, out of sorts?
Yeah, I am. I'm telling you, it's been. You know what got me out of sorts today?
What?
Was talking with Facebook and YouTube, Google all day about this stuff. This was just horrendous, but we can get to that later. All right, so cool. Nothing else to talk about there? You good to go? All right. Let me go back to the Big Daddy Kim because we got to kick this pig off correctly. Where's the... Oh, here we go. Jar. Fucking jar. Okay. Let's see if the jar appears. Boom. Are you happy now?
I'm just
Can I drink now?
People are telling me.
Can I drink with my friends now, please? Can I have a drink with my friends?
Can you?
I don't know.
You have the ability.
Do I?
You have the ability.
Do I have permission is what I'm looking for here.
When was the last time you asked for permission?
I think it was 9. All right. So let's get back to what we're doing. Before we can start this show, I want you guys to all relax. I need you to go grab 2 drinks, 1 for each hand, turn the lights down low, draw the curtains, pull the drapes. I need you to put the cat out, let the dog in, and settle into your most comfy chair because the show is about to begin. How do you know? Because just like the Sun Valley Fox is holding up his whiskey with his $1.2 million view at the mountains that are surrounding Lake Tahoe, we also have our K Street trailer view. This from our single wide, our 1957 long trailer from I Love Lucy. We have the trailer park view versus his $1.2 million view. But either way, anybody in between, you get to raise a glass, kick this pig, and we'll get started. Here we go.
Way to go. There's nothing in the sheets. Nobody wants to talk to you.
Or you, apparently. Nothing at all.
They don't talk to me.
Nothing.
No, nothing.
All right, so listen.
Absolutely nothing. Positively nothing. Oh,
now,
Diane
where
Reed.
was that when I was drinking? Now you want to start talking?
Diane Reed gave 100 stars on Facebook. Sean MacArthur checking in on Facebook. Here's some stars for the happy couple. Enjoy these stars and glad to be here. 100 stars.
So that's the thing. That's one thing. I kind of mix up the order. It's going to be a bamboozling, confusing night.
Like normal.
Yeah, it'll be about as all. It's FUBAR. The whole night's going to be FUBAR. So if you don't know what that is, that's a United States military term, FUBAR. We got dinged on Facebook. We got dinged partially because Facebook's algorithm hit us, which is what Zuckerberg's been talking about in the news lately as well. Our algorithm, our AI has really harmed the channel. It's harmed the platform. It's done some stuff we wouldn't do as humans. We're trying to correct it. We got caught up in that. And come to find out, I was blaming my wife. Well, I was blaming my wife because she posted a meme, a little picture, and it says, "Hey, Coca-Cola, instead of having all these flavors, just bring cocaine back. Put cocaine back in Coca-Cola." Now, that picture has been, I'm sure she stole it from somewhere. Everybody steals from everybody on Facebook, but they flagged her for promoting drug use. You encouraged people to take cocaine, to which her answer was, "No, I encouraged Coca-Cola to make cocaine. I didn't tell anybody to take it." In any case, they flagged us for that, and then she missed her appeal by like a week. She had a week to appeal it. She missed that. So that's neither here nor there, because I found out today that even if she had appealed it, the appeals were going to the AI. So this is a good, for anybody of you that know anybody that's going through stuff on Facebook like this, or you're interested in this at all, I'm telling you, I'm giving you up to the minute information, because I sat on the phone. I finally found a way to get through to them on the phone. They called me. We've gone through 3 phone calls now, and they're very helpful on the phone. Facebook has a reputation of being the worst to be able to contact, the worst to be able to get through to, the worst. And I told the guy on the phone, I go, "Look, you guys are the biggest assholes on the internet for help. You don't email help. You don't chat help. You don't phone call help. You know what you do? Here's a link. Here's a link to our community guidelines. Go figure out what you did wrong and don't do it again." That was it. For years and years and years, they would just say, "Well, here's a link. Go figure out what you did. Here's the rules. Figure out what rule you broke and don't do it again." That was it. Now they're coming around. Things are changing. Things are changing a little bit over there. So we did get on the phone. We did have some conversations, and it did help. There's 2 aspects that we're trying to cure. One of them, actually, it's going to come down to the same thing. We can't put a store up. There's Gen X Talks, the store. Your queen wants to finally connect a store, and so if you guys want to buy a hat or a T-shirt or something, you have a way to do it, on Facebook or on YouTube. Okay, it's just a pain in the ass to actually go through all that. There's legal paperwork you got to do. It's a mess. But the biggest one is you can't put a store on your Facebook personal page. You have to have a business page, which we do. We have. That's what Facebook Blue is. For those of you watching on Facebook Blue, you are on the business page. All right. So with that understanding, we get all the way to the end, and the guy helping with the store is blocked because she's suspended for bad stuff on Facebook. But the guy says, "Look, I looked at your stuff. You got caught up in the AI. No real human would have flagged you guys for this, and you didn't appeal it, and it doesn't matter even if you hadn't missed your time to appeal it. You still would have been with the AI. The AI was doing the reviews. Yeah, they still had artificial intelligence doing the review on artificial intelligence. No. You have a human review the AI stuff." Well, they didn't do that. Now they're getting to that, but he helped me write this thing out. And for the first time in my life, I think there's a glimmer of hope we're going to get things squared away on Facebook. But that also means we get our gaming channel back. We get stars back on the Blue page. There's a few things that go good with that. We could put a store up. Did I tell you what we got in trouble for on Google, sweetheart, on YouTube, why we couldn't connect our YouTube store?
No.
Our YouTube store can't connect because I was on with Google today. I was on the chat with a live person all the way through, and it's because of you somehow in the past you misrepresented what you were doing on YouTube, on Google. You misrepresented the channel.
I do not recall, Senator.
Yeah, well, you did, and they caught you at it, and now they're pissed. I don't even know what we did. I said, "Look, tell me what we did, and we won't do it again." "Well, you misrepresented yourselves." Okay, what the fuck are you talking about? Tell me how we misrepresented ourselves. You know why? Here's what I told the guy today. You know why you should tell me this? We might do it again. We don't know what we did.
True.
I said, "If you don't tell me what happened, we might do it again." That's how dumb we are. That's how dumb we are at Gen X Talks, I said. We don't know what we did wrong, and we're dumb enough. We just might do it again. How about you just explain it, and we'll try to avoid that. Stiggs, well, it's complicated.
They have no idea.
Well, they do. What happens is there's a team when they suspend you. I found this out between the last two calls with Google. They will never, ever tell you the exact breaking of the law of their rules. They will tell you can't have cocaine, you can't have drugs. Even the one where they said we practiced medical misinformation from that video 2 years ago. It got flagged.
That's right.
It got flagged a week ago.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I said. So I asked them, well, okay, medical malpractice or whatever you want to call it, misrepresentation. What did I do? He goes, well, it's the only thing I can tell you is the rule you broke. And I said, let me ask you something. If you actually told me what it was that went wrong, specifically what I said and what it broke, what rule I broke, he said, he told me, he goes, it would open up arguments for years with everybody who would say, well, that's not exactly how I read the rules. And what I said,
like parenting.
Oh, it's terrible. And he goes, then there'd be lawsuits. So we will, he told me, we will never tell you that we will just keep it, we'll get as close as we can and go, that video violates our medical misuse or medical misinformation. They won't tell you what you said or how what you said.
Broader, better.
What's that?
The broader, the better.
They get it close, but then they back up and go, we're not going to argue with you about it. We're not going to get into litigation. And I said, you know what? That's a very honest answer. He goes, well, that's what it's coming down to. We have to just tell you, we're never going to let you speak to the team.
I could get that.
I do too. I completely get that.
I get it.
So I didn't bust their balls about that too much.
Just a blanket policy.
But we are now very close to getting things squared away with Facebook. We're very close to getting things squared away with Google and YouTube, which has just been a nightmare. But there are so many other channels that give up. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds every day give up. Tens of thousands every month give up and go, fuck it, it's just too hard to do this. It's annoying. It's really not. And I don't just say the term annoying like I'm a 15-year-old girl who's not getting her way. I'm telling you, it's annoying because everything you try to do, there's some sort of weird stumbling block that you have no idea how to get past. Just this last 2 weeks, we've made some serious progress, and I've kept contact. I've saved the contact information so I can pick up right where we left off.
That's good.
It's really been a plus. But
thank you for your hard work.
We thank you for your patronage. All right. So where was I? Oh yes, 1.2 million views. Get the jargon stuff. Okay. So this is again. Give me a weird part of the show. We got a special part of the show coming up. That I want you guys to listen to. But this part right here is kind of a little thing here. Now, let me just go back. Let me just start with what we're doing here. Okay. And I'm not just painting with a broad brush, but we are going to be in Vegas live on the 25th. We're going to be in Vegas just a few days away. What are we at, the 21st? So it's 4 days from now. We're going to be in Vegas in 2 days, and we got events going on Friday and Saturday and Sunday. But the main one is and good moderators can link you to the page, or good moderators can link you to the place where you can buy a ticket if you want to go. Yes, there's still some left. The financial hardships this year, I can't tell you how many messages I've gotten. I mean, I can't even tell you people that say, I can't even come close to making it this year, but I wanted to. Some said, I'm really close, but I can't. I mean, it's all financial, every bit of it. For everybody, there's a ton of people. So I got it. It was a tough year. It's been a tough 4 years. Everything's been high. It's been costing more. You don't have as much money. I get it. Anybody who if one person showed up, that person's going to get the show of their fucking lifetime. I promise you. And then if everybody else shows up, we're going to have a lot of fun. We still have about 80% of what we had last year. We might get to a full number with just new people coming in. But there are tickets left if you want to go. Now, the reason I bring up Vegas, number one, is not only just to tell you, but number two, a lot of you hear the name Sun Valley Fox. Talk about the Sun Valley Fox. That is my brother-in-law. That is your queen's older brother. He is going to be there. This is the picture of the Sun Valley Fox. This picture was taken in 1959, I think. He'd just graduated college, I think, in 59. So I don't know how old that makes him, but he's ancient right now. He'll come in a wheelchair with a black bathrobe on with a hoodie. You'll think he's a boxer, but it's more like one of the Sith lords.
My phone's gonna ring
from
soon.
Star Wars. But he'll be there. The other person you don't know, Saint Donna. We talk about Saint Donna all the time, which is a beautiful bride. It's my sister-in-law. She'll be there, and she really is a saint. She really is wonderful. And the reason she's wearing those glasses is because that goes with the rest of her costume that she no longer wears because it's not appropriate. But she had the Julie Newmar 1960s Batgirl costume that was very form-fitting, if you know what I mean. She's put that away and just wears the glasses now, but that's why she's wearing those. Dr. McDreamy said he'll be there. His fights got rescheduled scheduled where he can show up. MarcyZavala.com probably will not be there. Every time I schedule an event, she goes, hurry, find me something to go do. And then they find her something to do. Then she comes back, oh, something came up. It's Feed the Lizards Day in Nevada, and I have to go feed the lizards. So she'll be out feeding the lizards that day, but she won't be there. I got off the phone today. I got a phone call today from Haywood Nelson. He will be there. He is probably going to be at the go-karts. Hey. The reason he will probably...
We have a movie star that's coming.
We will.
TV star.
Haywood said he doesn't know if he should go to the go-karts, though. I learned something about Haywood today. He says he's kind of a semi-professional go-kart racer.
Well, I was wondering, was he afraid of the go-karts?
No, he's not afraid of it at all. He says
competition for David Black.
Yeah, I told him David Black's driving in from the coast, and he goes, well, then I'm going to try to be there. He goes, if I don't have to work in the morning, he goes, I'm coming in. His wife has not been feeling well. Blingy has not been well. So she's probably going to stay home Saturday to make sure that she's rested so she can go to the VIP thing.
Understood.
That's what she wants to do. But if she can stay home and rest, he's coming to the go-karts. Kind of told me up front. He goes, I'm really kind of a quasi.
He's a ringer?
He's a ringer. Yeah, he's a ringer.
You're bringing in a ringer.
I'm not bringing it. He's bringing it. So if he comes in there, so he's planning on being at the go-karts. He'll be at the VIP thing. That's a good thing to do there. Now, 2. All right. So that kind of gets you set on who's coming and what we're doing.
Shy is reporting that her husband said he's coming for the go-kart trophy.
There'll be one. You know what?
They do have them.
Do you know what Briggs said today?
What did Briggs say?
He goes, I want you guys, after Vegas is over, I want a big trophy or a plaque if I win the trifecta.
What's the trifecta?
Well, that's what I asked him. I said, I don't even know what that means. He goes, if I come in first place on the go-karts.
Okay.
And I go through, if my team goes through the escape room the quickest, with the quickest time through the escape room, and I place first at miniature golf. If I win all 3, I want a trophy that says I was the trifecta champion.
Wow.
So for those of you that are going to be around for all 3 of those events,
knock the kid out.
Sorry, son, your mother just told everybody planning to take you out at the knees. Right at the beginning, you're done. You ain't winning no trifecta. So we'll see how that goes. But you have a chance to win at each event.
In Vegas stays in Vegas.
That is not really what they meant, unless you're part of the mafia. All right, so yeah, you guys have permission to Nancy Kerrigan Briggs. And for those of you who don't know what that is, when I tell you you can Nancy Kerrigan Briggs, if you don't understand that, then you're too young to be on the live stream, and I'm going to need you to hang up right now and just leave. You can Google it. You can figure out what that means. You can come back later, but when you do, you need to sit at the little kids' table because you don't belong here. All right? Good. Glad you're coming along with me on that fact,
There are the top 3 will get trophies at the go-kart.
At the event. All right. Yep. So, All right, so let's go through. We can't not do. Let me find the thing here.
We can't not do. Yeah, don't talk no double.
See what I got right there? Oh, I didn't raise it up just right. Let me move.
Hey, Mike Perkins gave $9.99. Kick this pig. I'm on vacation. Yeah.
Mike, we're getting ready for you, baby. All right.
Star Roberts gifted 5 memberships tonight. Top Knots Rule member for 28 months. Top Knots gifted 5 memberships. I said that.
You did.
Graham Gordon, $5. Love the show and the jukebox. Here is some Canadian money to thank you for any Canadian content. Raise a glass in the comments if you're Canadian.
Far out. It's one of your favorite smugglers in Canada.
Then there's this guy on Facebook. Riot, R-E-O-T-T Chuck.
Okay.
This guy is a grifter dickhead.
Who?
I guess he's talking about you.
Wait, what do you call me again?
A grifter dickhead.
A grifter dickhead.
I'm not exactly sure what that is.
Well, I know what a grifter is.
I know, but what?
I like the grifter side. That's kind of cool.
But he called you a dickhead.
Well, hold on. Can we break this down a little bit?
Let's break it down.
Okay, so grifter was a term like back in the 30s when you were a pickpocket. You ran scams. You ran stings. You were a grifter. You set people up. You had 2 or 3 players.
Con artist.
Yeah, the con artist thing. So that's a grifter. That's not really a bad thing. I mean, it's bad to be that person, but man, if you call someone that, they got talent.
Grifter.
A grifter.
Dickhead.
Now the dickhead part. It's
I'm trying to think.
It's kind of this is what was his name again?
I don't know how you pronounce it. R-E-O-T-T. Riot?
R-E-O-T-T. I don't know. And what was the last
Chuck.
part? All right, so we'll call him Chuck. Make this easy. Rotting Chuck, we'll call you. Rotting
Chuck.
Yeah. Just like Trump, we can come up with names pretty quick.
He's on
like
Facebook.
So Rotting Chuck. So at first he calls me a grifter, which I'm strangely okay with. I'm all right with that.
I'm okay with that.
But the dickhead part. Now, see, you shouldn't have called me a name like that. Let me go back to the camera. You shouldn't have called me a name like that because it shows your ignorance. It shows how dumb you are. It shows your low IQ level. And let me explain that to you. I have facts to back up my case.
Here we go.
So how do you know I'm a dickhead? I mean, usually it takes people hanging around me for a month to realize I'm a dickhead. And you pulled it off.
And I'm married to him.
And you married me. So you're saying that you figured this out, what? Watching a couple 1-minute videos? Hanging out during a couple live streams for an hour or two?
Well, he is on Facebook.
So what I'm saying is that how did you, there's no way you could have known that I'm a dickhead that quickly. This means you were guessing, that you were just throwing it out there, that you just picked a word, you picked a term, and you toss it out there. You got an adjective, wham, threw it out. Which means you're talking out your ass, which means you really don't know what you're talking about. Rotting Chuck. I'm sorry, buddy. But if you had got up and stood on the podium and took off your Abraham Lincoln hat and said, now, I've known this man off and on for years. I've been around the family. I've listened to him say left. I've listened to him say right. I've listened to him while he stood up, sat down, and fight. And after many, many years of listening and absorbing, I can tell you with confidence this man is a dickhead. All right. There's some merit to that, isn't there? There's some counsel that can be taken from your words. But for you just to come out and say that when you really don't know.
Maybe he's just having a bad day. And he saw your face and just decided, I don't know.
He probably got jealous when he saw the level of handsomeness. When he saw the level of handsomeness today, he went, oh,
you are the finest dickhead there is, man.
Aren't I not? So, Rotting Chuck, I just got to tell you, I kind of feel sorry for you, a little bit sad. You've exposed yourself once again, and not in the perverted way that got you arrested that time, like the Pee Wee Herman thing. No, not like that. Exposed yourself for you really don't got it all going on up here, do you? You breeze in, you tap on your keyboard, little keyboard warrior, you say some stuff, and it wasn't even effective. And this is what happens all the time. Now, there's nowhere to go now. Now, think about this. There's nowhere for Rotting Chuck to go. He's stuck.
You're right.
He's like, God, fuck. So what is it guys like him always do? When they got a little bit above the Forrest Gump IQ level, like a 55, they always do the same thing, and he'll do it in Facebook too. Well, yeah, I got you going, didn't I, buddy? That was my intent. Look at him. I got him going. He tied up. Well, I really got under his skin. See,
and he said my name.
That's the refuge. That's where you low IQ people go to hide. When you get beaten down and you have nowhere to go, you've proven that you're a stupid. You've proven the argument has no. You threw shit out there because you literally reached in your pants and pulled out a ball of shit in your hand, your own shit, and tried to throw it at somebody. And when it didn't work, every one of you goes, my whole intent was to get you going. Yeah, sure it was.
You haven't had one of those in a while.
No, not in a while. I turned this up to 7 today. Usually I keep the handsomeness down.
Yes.
I don't try to provoke the jealousy.
I get it.
I try not to.
We had to have one today.
I did.
Okay.
It's all right.
All right, take a deep breath.
Rotting Chuck, let me leave you with some lovely parting words. And I speak on behalf of everyone here at Gen X Talks when I say, please go fuck yourself. Okay? Oh, and if you want me to tell you in person, I'll be in Las Vegas on Saturday. Look me up, Chuck. I got no problem telling you live and in person. All right. So where was I? I had stuff going on. So the news, see? Look at my little news thing. I got a little news thing now. See?
Wow.
It used to say bottom of the glass nation. Now it says
We're going to get some news? We haven't had news from you in quite a while.
Well, because we don't do world shows anymore, which
I know. It's kind of sad.
I really wish we do one once a month or every other week. I wish.
I say Tuesdays.
Every Tuesday?
Well,
have 2 shows on a Tuesday?
No. Just make Tuesday Tuesday.
We have a Bottom of the Glass Nation show on Tuesday.
I know. Make it a
make the Bottom of the Glass Nation show. I don't want to do that. No, I'm not. I don't miss it that
politics.
I don't miss it that much.
Yes, you do.
All right. No, I don't. All right. So we got to go through. And of course, some of the news is in today I'm just observing. Okay.
It's your observation.
I'm not going to give you any analysis. I'm just going to give you observations. We'll go through it, but there's some stuff that's on my heart, especially since you guys contact me through emails and messages all day long. I try to answer all of them. So there's our buddy Pete, and they have a new allegation. There's a new mystery woman with a new thing, and
It's not a mystery woman.
the new one is.
No, it's not.
Who is it?
It's his ex, supposedly
Yeah.
his ex-wife's sister. But I think right before this, I got debunked.
So his ex-wife's sister?
Yes. When and the ex-wife already said that the marriage was fine. It just ended. There was
Okay.
nothing. But the ex-wife's sister supposedly has come forward to say that she was scared for her life around him.
I thought she had badonkadonk with him.
No.
Oh.
It's just that she was worried about her safety around him.
Yeah, okay.
But I think since we got on, I think they debunked it. It's
Yeah, whatever they're trying now, this is what in football terms you call a Hail Mary. This is when you have no chance at winning and you just want to move the ball down the field, so you got 4 chances, 4 downs, and you throw it 75 yards and hope for the best. That's all this shit is. And it happens all the time. This is not a surprise for anybody. All right, so what's happened? I like some of the stuff that's happening right now. I like that Trump went in there. Look at all. I've never seen a president with that many executive orders. And we're going to get to why this is happening so fast. But look at that.
that is like Christmas Day.
Since the day he got elected, he's like, let's start working on these. The day after his election, he's like, let's start figuring this shit out. Who else? So yeah, Mark Milley got fired today. I did make one phone call about him today.
Oh, you did.
I did make one. I don't pry back in the Pentagon.
And his picture's gone from the Pentagon.
I have one source there that's deep inside, and I don't bother, and I don't ask much, and I did ask. I will read you the quote.
What's the quote?
Because I wanted to know kind of in Pentagon terminology, I wanted to know, what was the story here. I said, is there something I don't know?
Right.
This is the thing. I had a paragraph, and at the end I said, so Mark Milley being gone is a good thing. I'm just verifying. I think so too, for all the same reasons everybody else does. But this is the reply I got back from back east. Hell yeah, that fucking traitor needs to fucking burn. There you go.
Oh.
He even added the "there you go" part. That was the official response from the Gen X Talks liaison inside the Pentagon.
Well, there you go.
So that's that one. So we're confirmed that was a good choice, a good decision. Pictures down, but there's a lot of stuff happening right now. I like this is a big one for you guys with the deportations happening, and let me be clear on my personal stance on this. Number one. You can't get, if there's 11 million illegal people, you can't get rid of them all in a month. Do you have 40 million people to go find them? No, you don't. And even if you tapped all the resources and local officers, it's just it's not going to be within a week everybody's gone. They're not kicking down everybody's doors. Now, people have asked me controversial questions about my stance on the border. Now, remember, I'm not president. No one from 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue has called me yet and said, hey, General, what do you think about the border situation and about the immigration? Once they do, I'll be happy to share it with them too. But for right now, it's just you folks. Okay, here we go. So if I were president, first thing, I would seal the entire border. I'd put the military down there. I'd put minefields out there. I'd put alligators in the Rio Grande. And I would put up signs in every language. Don't step here, you'll die. You want to come in, there's a door right there. We have ports of entry. You can come through those. But if you sneak across, an alligator's going to eat you, and if you survive that, you're going to blow your foot off. I put a sign up in every language, don't come here. And just like quickly, they all learn from talking to each other where to sneak. Oh, no, don't sneak there. Sneak over here. If you go there, you're going to get caught. But there's a spot over here. No one's watching. You know how they pass all that information around, and they learn very quickly where to go, where not to go. They know where to go each day. They know where to go each hour of the day by when the patrols go by. So don't tell me they don't pass along information. They pass that information along like junior high girls at lunchtime. Okay? So they can pass along, don't go there, there's alligators. No. Don't go over there, there's machine guns. There's a minefield, don't go. They'll pass that around too, just like all the secrets. Okay, good. Once you have the border secured, the first thing you do is you round up everybody who's broken a law. I don't mean crossing the border law. I mean, if you stole a salt and pepper shaker from Denny's. If you stole, remember when we used to steal those Arby's sauce bottles? That's why they don't have them anymore in Arby's. You get the whole bottle at your table of the big Arby's sauce, and you put it in your purse and take it home. Allegedly, if you've done that or anything worse, you're out. If you've broken one law, if you committed one crime, I don't care, you're out. Everybody bad is out. Let's say there was 20 million illegals in here and 18 million of them had a crime of any kind. You're gone. We're taking your fingerprint. We're taking a hair sample. We're taking a blood sample. We're putting you in the computer. We're taking pictures of all your tattoos. You're fucking gone. That's it. Now, who's left? A lot of illegals, but they're working. None of them have committed a crime. None of them have done anything wrong. I'd be interested in a conversation at that point about making a pathway to citizenship. I would be interested in that conversation of what can be done there. But with the heading of, now that you haven't committed a crime and you're here, and we're finding a way for you to stay, and you're here, if during this process you steal the Arby's sauce, one bottle, you're over the wall. We literally have a catapult ready to sling you back. Don't do it. Don't you do it. You're on probation. Not one thing. That's my opinion. It's just my opinion. Anybody who's committed a crime, we're not putting you in our jail system. You're out. And there's now military on the border and you're not coming back. Everybody who hasn't committed a crime, everybody who's nice, everybody who's trying, let's have a conversation about what to do there. I think that's what I would do. Now, you just look at this guy. He's getting ready to do stuff right now. He's starting at the top also. You think he's just going to start kicking indoors and going, wow, you're 13 years old and you've been picking grapes and oranges. You're leaving. No, they're going after the ones that are causing problems. They're going after the ones that are in the jails, in the court system. They're going after the gangs, the violence. They're getting rid of them first. That makes sense. Everyone should be on board with this part. We can all decide if we get divided up into different camps later. But right now, everyone should be on this push. Of course, liberals won't. They have their head up their ass. Here's another one I thought was interesting. I think Barron Trump scares me a little bit. I'm a little bit afraid. Not that he would ever do anything wrong, but this kid just has a little bit too much confidence for a 19-year-old. He's super smart. He's already super rich. And all he does is absorb the political environment around him. You know, if you hang around baseball players for 20 years, you pick up a lot about baseball, right? Wouldn't you say? If your dad owned an auto repair shop and you hung out in the auto repair shop, you learn about fixing cars, whether you want to or not. And if you're interested, you really learn about fixing cars. If you're interested in baseball and you're hanging out with the Dodgers every season, you really pick up how to field, how to hit, how to run, how to pitch. You learn that stuff. What do you think this kid's doing hanging out in the depths of government? He's learning some stuff. I don't know what he's going to do with it. But I'm looking at this guy. He's a little bit too confident. You think Donald's confident? Imagine somebody smarter than Donald Trump that knows how to keep his mouth shut.
He is opening up a real estate investment firm or real estate thing with a buddy of his. It's coming pretty soon.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
It got announced today. Yeah. He didn't do it while the election was going on because, they would go, oh, daddy's... But, him and a buddy have started it.
Well, I think he'll do a lot of different businesses, and then sometime around his 40s, I wouldn't be surprised if that cat runs for some sort of office and just says, I got this. He is really... He's been around the political arena for so long. He's soaked it all up, has watched everything that his dad's gone through. Yeah. I don't know. I would like to know what he leaned in and told Biden. Oh, my gosh. I'm trying to find that. I love watching that video. I just want to know that he leaned in and said, you fucked around and you found out, didn't you? That's it. That's it. Just leading right in. I'm sure everybody's seen that video. That's about how long it would take. Leaned in. Hey, you fucked around. You found out, didn't you? All right. Have a nice trip. Go home. You done one out. You're welcome. Now go home. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. But what do I know? I'm just a dumb mechanic in the middle of the desert. Nobody listens to me about immigration and I don't think Barron Trump's calling me up going, hey, what do you think? Because I tell him if he called, but he didn't call. Oh. All right. So just in Vegas, Pete now, and now, Barron Trump. Okay, so we can get rid of the news. We can go back to this. Okay. There was one more thing. I saved this explanation for last. I should have put the news thing back up, but oh well. Okay. So everyone is talking about the difference between Trump this time and last time. It's all over the news. Wow, he's really doing things different, and he seems different, and he's more confident. Well, number one, somebody got through to him after the last term and said, you need to shut the fuck up. Someone got through to him and said, quit tweeting your ass off. Every time you walk from the White House to Marine One, get on the fucking copter. Don't always walk over and engage the press. Somebody put him in check and said, you got to shut the fuck up sometimes. You have to learn to do that. And he did. He put himself in check. He's not quite like he was the first time around. Now let me explain in common sense, basic layman terms something that is the driving difference between last time and this time. And it's really simple. And I'm not the only guy saying it. He had never been in political office before. So he comes in, he wins the nomination, and right away the Republican committee says, well, you're going to need cabinet positions. Here's 3 people to choose from. They're really good, solid Republicans. And here's someone else for you to choose for your Secretary of Defense. And so they're giving him suggestions. Now, he did have a few buddies that he put in place for little things. But basically, everything that was important in for 200 people around him came from the Republican chair, and the Republican committee says, well, we have lifelong Republicans that would love to work with you. So he's like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. And what happened? How many times did he fire somebody, get somebody in the position, fire him, and then the Republicans keep going, well, how about this guy? How about this guy? How about this guy? And he kept saying, you're not doing what I want to do. This isn't working out. I have someone in my family who points that out. Like, look at all the people around Trump that quit. Look at all the people that ran away and got fired for standing up to him. No, they kept putting politicians, lifelong career politicians that weren't going to take a risk, that weren't going to go up against the mainstream media, that weren't going to go against the grain. They were lifelong politicians and government employees and military people that needed to keep their jobs. And he fought and he argued and it didn't work and he couldn't get things done. He did a lot, but it was like, God damn it. What did he do this year? This time around, none of that shit. This time around, right after he got elected, they said, well, we have all these people. Because mind your own fucking business. I don't want one suggestion from you. I don't want you to put one career politician in my path. I'll do this. And that's why he went to Mar-a-Lago and started getting his own people, his own staff lined out, his own people that he could trust, that he has an agenda. He went on, he won the election. These are the things I want to do. And we voted him, said, yes, we want you to do those things. Doesn't it make sense to have a cabinet, to have people on his staff that want these things also? Why is that so hard? Well, you need to have people to put him in check. You need to have people on him that will counterbalance his attitude. No, you need to have people that keep him in line with the law, but you need to have people that want to do this. These are two big boobs that need to be held. And America has said, Trump, go there and hold the boobs. Okay, that's what people said. America said, hold the boobs. Trump says, I'm going to go hold the boobs. American people said, go ahead and hold the boobs. And guess what? He's going to look for staff and cabinet members that are willing to what?
Hold the boobs.
Hold the boobs. That's all we're doing. That's why he shut everybody out.
That should have been his mantra.
Hold the boobs.
Hold the boobs.
So it's not hard to figure out, and other people have said it too, and I thought it right when it was going on. All he's doing, he told everyone, don't fucking recommend another fucking person to me. You guys are giving me people that are not really serious about the Republican Party. They're not serious about America. They're only serious about their job. No fucking way am I going through that again. He's only got 4 years. He's not going to spend all these years fighting and replacing people. He may still have to replace a few, but nothing like it was last time. It was a fight all the way to the very end. He's not doing that again. Yeah.
Tori Rando says, General, how many people did you fire for not doing their job?
Every one of them. Every fucking one of them. Every person ever worked.
They didn't do your way, work on the cars your way?
Well, I had in my business, in my shop, I had a little speech I'd give them. I said, there's 3 ways of doing things around this shop. The right way, the wrong way, and my way. And guess which way we're always going to do it? The answer was my way. That's how we did things. My shirt's bugging the fuck out of me. The fly's bugging the fuck out of me, but I'm okay. I'm still here. Everybody's fine. All right. So, yeah, that covers a lot of the questions that you guys email and text and DM me all the time. That was a big one of what's Trump doing differently this year. That's it. He's just he's not going to be influenced by the Republican National Committee at all. Yeah.
Sorry, I missed this one, but Johnny McCall, I don't know if it's a female or male, Facebook Blue has a bit of an odd question, they said.
Okay.
If parents are in the States illegally, but the kids were born in the USA,
yeah,
so they technically are U.S. citizens, I think.
Yep.
What happens? Do the kids go into state care or the parents get sent back?
Right now, well, there's a law that says if a woman runs across the border and gives birth, like the police are grabbing her right as she lands on American soil, if she gives birth, that kid is a U.S. citizen, period.
Yes.
That's how it goes. They're changing that. That's not going. They would keep them. They're called anchor babies. That was the nickname. They're called anchor babies because once the baby's here, you had to let the parents stay. So the baby could bring in the mom and the dad and two sisters and a brother because the baby was an American citizen, and that's now the baby's family. They're changing that. They're changing no more anchor baby stuff. There's going to be a time limit. You got to be in here for so long. I mean, they're working it out where you can't just run across the border, have the baby, and everything. We start paying for everything for you. That's one of the things that Trump is switching right now. He's going to change that. He's already sealing the border, changing the anchor baby status. Then he'll start deporting people, getting people through a port of entry, vetting everybody. This is the right way, the exact right way. That's what he's doing. Yeah.
Michelle M., your girlfriend. She hasn't been around a while.
I think she was mad at me, so she was shunning me.
Oh.
It hurt me deep.
She goes, I totally blew it. She got a number 2. She got her 2 years. I totally blew it. Get it? Blew 2.
Oh, she blew it with her blue
She
too.
has a message for you. The pits have been humming lately. Listening with one AirPod in. Yes, I am a nurse. No, I don't want to look at it.
Oh, hey, how are you?
What are you doing?
My sleeve. I hate this fucking shirt.
Star Roberts wants to know if you're bringing the woodshed to Vegas.
Bringing the woodshed to Vegas. Bringing a lot of stuff to Vegas is going to be a huge time.
Way too much to Vegas.
Okay, so where was I? So we talked about that. That's really the last thing on the payroll that we got to go through. Now we have something different. I'm a little bit late.
To the party?
I'm a little late to the party, but I have some stuff. Let me see if I got this right. Let me go back to you, and I need you to run the show for a minute because there's something I forgot.
What?
But I don't care what you talk about. Just talk about whatever's in there.
That you're holding the boobs? Christine Matlock on YouTube is celebrating a membership for 3 months tonight. T-Bone76 gifted 5 new memberships. Gifting memberships, and welcome to the new members. I hope everybody welcomed. Josh Maddox, a member for 34 months tonight. As I'm an Australian bloke. LOL.
That's good.
So that is a gentleman.
Is a bloke a bad term? I think so. That's like it's a jabroni. I think that's an Australian jabroni.
Okay, well, then I thought you were busy over there.
I am. I'm working.
So we're all heading that direction.
Okay.
Staff is on their way.
I think I can do this without pre-programming all the stuff. Now, what I want to do.
I don't know anything what you're doing.
I know you don't. It's catching you off guard.
I know. I don't like.
We're going to put on our headphones.
We are.
We're going to call Dr. McDreamy. I think he's going to cheat.
Okay.
I think he's going to have Marcy help him. I think he'll tell us that. And I'm going to play some songs from movies, and he's got to tell me the movie it comes from. Now,
does he know you're doing this?
Yeah, I told him. He's like, well, I said, good, glad you're on board. I'll call you after 6:30. So I'm going to call him, and we'll get him on the radio, and we'll get him on the show here. But I'm going to now. Here's the rule. Well, you know what? Let me get him on there. Explain the rule, because if he gets, now I can hear myself. If he gets, boy, that's a little loud. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's even better. Can you hear me okay on yours? Can you hear me on your end all right? We good? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Waiting
you
for an
hear me?
answer. Yeah, barely.
Okay.
Okay.
Our
So,
moderators are jumping ship. They got to start packing.
yeah. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do this twice. And I'm going to call Dr. McDreamy once, and then I'm going to call Sun Valley Fox.
Okay.
Now,
Does
if-
he know you're calling?
he has no idea.
He might be in bed.
He might be. You better text Donna, St. Donna, and say, give him his Geritol, pump him up, strap him, tape him to the
Give
chair.
him a little cocaine coke. The good stuff.
Just a bump. He just needs a bump. Okay. So what I want to do, this is for points for everybody who's on the board right now. Everybody who's trying to get points all the way through the month of January with answering trivia questions, and you've got the master list. Everybody can move up right now.
Oh, man. No pressure.
No pressure. That means everybody who's going to continue to keep trying is already going to be behind, because these guys, Dr. McDreamy can bump the whole board up.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
So let's call him first, and I'll let you do that. You can get his number out because I don't have
Who am I
it.
calling?
We're going to call Dr. McDreamy.
Let me see if I got his phone number.
Of course you do. It's
Probably on speed dial.
It's probably on a speed dial as Dr. McDreamy.
Of course it is.
All right, I think we're locked in. I'll give you this. And you can call him because my wife is to my left, your right. And we'll call him, and I'll get some songs in here to play. And I'll play them if he can get them right. And I'm sure he's going to cheat and have Marcy with him. But we'll see. Let's get the rules right here. All right.
Hit the call.
Let's see if we can get him on the phone first. That's the first thing. That is the first hurdle.
It's probably going to go to voicemail or something.
He might.
I'm not cheating. Marcy's here.
Well, good
He's
evening.
listening.
All right, Marcy can be there too. I told them not to have a speakerphone on, because it's hard to hear.
Right.
But they can each have an earbud in there. Now, Dr. McDreamy and MarcyZavala.com, if you guys can collectively answer correctly 5 in a row,
Whoa.
not 5 out of 10, not 5 out of 8, you got to get 5 in a row, then all of the people that are on the scoreboard right now go up 5 points. That means everybody who's not on the scoreboard, who's going to be new
No
players,
pressure.
they're behind. But everyone's counting on you to give them some little separation between church and state here.
Okay.
Now, because I didn't log all these things in, he hung up on me. For a guy who can handle all sorts of medical pressure, he just said, that's too much pressure. I can't do this. I can't be part of this.
Oh, that's funny.
I got to hang up now. I can't be part of this. This is too much pressure. I'm only a doctor.
He was like, nope, not doing this.
Did I say something wrong?
You guys hung up on us.
I just had the phone sitting on the...
I don't have a phone. It's not even me.
Okay,
Look, my
I
hands
just set
are right
the phone
here.
down on the desk. Unless a mouse came by and did
Fat
it.
fingers.
The fly
He's fat fingering
the
it,
fly
yes.
landed on it because there's something. All right, so here's the deal. I'm gonna take me a second to get some of them in, but I'll get them in there pretty quick. So you're gonna have to do some little talking while I get it lined up there. But I'm gonna give them 5 in a row. Now here's the rule.
There's rules.
These songs are not like the title song. Not always the title song. It could be. It's like, oh, that's the theme song of that movie. That would make sense. Some of them are just an extremely popular song from the movie where you go, oh, that was in that movie. Even if it wasn't the title song, it was so popular, you know what it is.
This is a long rule. What's the rule? You said you have rules.
The rule is it can be from the 60s, it can be from the 30s, it can be from the 2000s. Anytime I choose.
We weren't even born then.
That's right. It can be from any time I choose, and it can be any song in any movie at any time.
Oh, my God.
I can give you the B-side of the theme song for the movie Highlander, and you got to know what it is.
Oh, my God.
Are we clear on the rule now?
He's going to hang up now.
He's like,
nope.
he hung up again.
No, we're here.
All right, hang on a second. Let me figure this one out. Hold on. Turning the show over to you for a minute.
To me, we have Mike Peterson over on Bottom of the Glass Nation YouTube, member for 16 months tonight. Don't forget to pack the banana ketchup for everyone to try.
I got that thing sitting right here.
We should take it.
I don't want to take. Yeah, give it away.
Oh, we'll take it to the restaurant and put it on the restaurant. Just leave it on the table.
And just tell an illegal person, don't steal that. You'll get thrown over the wall. You're not allowed to steal the ketchup from Arby's.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, it's all you.
Okay, so Dr. McDreamy and MarcyZavala.com.
Marcy.
Are you ready?
Uh-oh, he's calling Marcy already. He's calling his
Call her,
lifeline.
get over here quick. Hurry it. Help me. All right. Please wait until the entire track has played. I put a lot of work into this, and I hate people who guess in the first 3 seconds, and I'm like, can you let it play for me? This was hard to do. All right. We're going to give you we're going to go right down the middle of the lane for marcyzavala.com, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. First one.
Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, one moment that you captured, just let it slip. Yo, his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy.
Oh, sorry.
All right, that's all you get. What movie is that from?
8 Mile.
That is correct.
That's
8 Mile is the movie. Well done. Now, be honest. Who got
That's
that?
right up her alley, not mine.
That's what I said.
That's my Marcy. Yeah,
That's what I
girl.
said. I said, well, now they're not all
I'm
going
sitting
to.
here singing. Yeah.
They're not all going to be like that. That one was a softball for Marcy. She could have hit that with her eyes closed. That's one. Got to get 5 in a row. There's one. Here comes number 2.
King of the impossible. He's for every one of us. Stands for every one of us. He's saving the body and every man, every woman, every child, everybody.
Oh, you almost said it. All right, Dr. McDreamy, what's your answer?
Flesh Gordon.
That is correct. 2 for 2. Wait, where's my applause?
Yes.
Where's my goddamn
He
applause?
didn't even know what I said. You didn't even get what I said.
You said Flash Gordon.
Flesh.
I said Flesh Gordon.
Flesh.
Oh
Gordon.
yeah, no, that's the Pornhub version.
The porno. Yeah.
I heard him.
Well, to be fair, they both have the same soundtrack, so it's still correct.
That's how I knew.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going back for one. This one's going to go way back. This one is way back to the 30s.
Oh my goodness.
I think it's the 30s, but it's so obvious. Everyone should get this. Here we go.
Head, I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain.
Oh,
I'd unravel every riddle
I know
for
this.
any individual in trouble or in pain.
With the thoughts you'd be thinking you could be another Lincoln if you only had a brain.
come on.
All right. What is your answer, Dr. McDreamy?
You tell him. You did.
What is it?
Hello?
Can she not hear? Wizard of Oz. Oh,
Yes.
That's right.
That's it.
Oh, it's on mine. Oh, okay.
Wizard of Oz is correct.
That is correct.
Marcy
That's
answered.
3 out of 5.
That's 3. Now I got to take a minute. So carry the show for a second.
What? What? There's nothing in the sheets. I got to say. There we go.
It's when I go to do that, it doesn't let you headphones. I don't know if they can hear us on microphone, but I couldn't hear the
I
headphones.
couldn't hear them. I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. I'll have to look and see if the VU meter's going next time. Okay.
We got you now.
Okay.
All
thank
right.
you.
Yeah, when I go to program, it just takes a few seconds, but apparently I do this before the show. I ran out of time today, but I have them all in there. I just didn't program them. Apparently, when you actually go to push the buttons and program, you lose it for 4 or 5 seconds. I do apologize. That's just the way it's going to be. All right. So how many did they got right? 3?
3 out of 5.
All right. We're going for number 4. I need the name of this movie.
Or it's a ride.
Stop giving them clues. What are you
I
doing?
knew this.
All right, Dr. McDreamy, for round number 4, what do you think?
Jurassic Park.
You got it right. God damn it.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. We got one more to go.
Scoop of chocolate, scoop of vanilla.
Exactly.
See?
All right.
He
let's
agrees
see.
with me.
Now, let me see if I'm going to talk and see.
Got nothing. Oh, there
We're
we
back.
are.
It just takes a second. Now that I know, it takes a second. Hold on. Oh, dum. Okay. I swear to Christ Almighty, if you help Dr. McDreamy with this one, I'm going to divorce you.
I will send him.
Yeah, I knew.
my mind.
I was just going to say, don't do the mental telepathy thing.
I will.
Don't give him anything for this because there is no way he'll know this. And MarcyZavala.com should know this, but she's a little bit on the younger side. Remember, she's only like 32 or something. If she was older, she might have a shot at it.
Really, Robin.
Older than us?
Yeah. Oh well, no. This was right about us in junior high. We're gonna get it,
Okay.
but she's only like 32, so she's got problems. She's not. She's reaching here. She's gonna have to go into her memory banks.
Okay.
All right, here we go. This is for number 5. This could be 5 in a row.
We climb the stair every day. The lift is up where we belong,
Title song of the whole movie.
where the eagles cry.
Closing scene. What'd you do that for? Why would you do that?
Nothing.
Oh my God! I told you not to do anything.
I didn't do anything.
Don't say peep when I'm doing business, man.
I didn't say anything.
Don't say peep.
I didn't say anything.
No, you motioned. All right, Dr.
did
McDreamy, MarcyDavala.com. What's your answer?
I don't know the movie.
Oh.
Wow.
What do you got? You got to give me a softball, bet. That was a
No, what? Not on for 5 out of
I
5.
saluted.
She even cheated and she saluted to try to. I'm throwing stuff across the studio to get her to stop doing that.
I didn't see chick movies back then. Come on.
I know. That's why I said this will be very hard for you, but it'd be right down. It's right down a chick's alley, but she's a little young.
It was like every girl's
Give me a
dream.
hint. Give me a hint. Come on.
Okay, I'm not saying you get 5 out of 5, but if you get the hint right, I may
I
give
could
you
say
one
the
more.
Actor and actress.
Oh, would you stay in your lane?
I'm sorry.
Gosh, you're ruining my show. Stop it. I'm talking to my friends and you're ruining it.
It's my friend too.
Shut up. Stop it.
I've known him just as long as you.
Do you see the door? On the outside, it said He-Man Woman Haters Club. Now, Darla, I don't know how you got in here. Okay, I'll give you a clue. Lou Gossett Jr.
Officer and a gentleman.
God damn it. I didn't even give him the lead. I didn't even say Richard
I think
Gere.
he got an Oscar for that one. That's why. I think he did.
Well, I fucked up.
Way to go, Dr. McDreamy.
This only gives him This only gives him
Well,
a chance at another
You
one.
could have said Richard Gere and gerbils or something. But
Yeah. All right. So entertain the crowds while I find another song.
Oh, let's see. You're going to cut me off again. Shy Low on YouTube is celebrating a member for 4 months tonight on YouTube.
Okay, got to cut you off. This one's going to be fun.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's going to be good.
What are you trying to make him?
I'm trying to make him miss now. Yeah.
That's rude.
I tried to make him miss on number 5. He was a swing and a miss, baby.
That was rude.
It's only because you threw a penalty flag that he got back in the game. He's like, give me a clue. Otherwise, no, you're out, man. Get your ball bag and
How
go
did I throw
home.
a penalty flag?
What do you say? All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I submit to you the new 5 in a row. Tell me what movie this was from.
Come on, I'm with you.
Here we go. Huh. All right, Dr. McDreamy and MarcyZavala.com. What movie?
Was that the one with Squeal Like a Pig?
Yep.
Is it Deliverance?
It is. You know, I'm wondering how. Hey, you know what Marcy's doing? She's over there on her phone watching the comment section. I let the songs go too long.
No, we're not on. No, there was a delay, so we couldn't do that.
All right, did you really know that one? That's impressive.
Yeah, I knew that.
All right, well, except for the one that was a swing and a miss, which was Officer and a Gentleman. Except for that, Actually did pretty good.
He did great.
Come on, we got 6.
I
You
think you
did not.
got-
You got
I
five
think
and
you
a-
got 6.
You got 5.5.
No, you got 6.
5.5. 5.25. I don't care.
All right, Dr. McDreamy, MarcyZavala.com. Thank you guys very much for playing along, and we'll see you guys in Vegas. Thank you very much.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
They did pretty good on that. I just
they
the
did.
the one that they didn't get. I didn't think. I figured Dr. McDreamy would get Flash Gordon.
Right.
I thought both of them would miss Officer and a Gentleman. I did. I thought, and then I wasn't sure about the other ones. I wasn't, the 8 Mile one. I figured Dr. McDreamy had no clue, but that would be right up her alley. So I led them down the path. I set them up, and swing and a miss. It's only by the grace of God that they got the hint, the clue, and moved on. I didn't think they were going to get Deliverance either, but the comment
Everybody
section
knows-
sure got it.
Everybody knows Deliverance.
You didn't know the name of it.
Yes, I did.
You did
You
not.
watched that show. Oh,
You did not know.
Okay.
You did not. Whatever. All right. So now to round out the
Hey.
evening, you're a loser. No,
You're a loser.
You're not, honey. Don't do that. You're okay. You're not a loser. Let's do a couple for Sun Valley Fox. See if he answers the phone.
do
I'm
you
gonna
want
put
me
on
to
pause for a second.
call St. Donna's phone or
Okay, whoever you want.
okay? Let's see if my brother answers.
Putting you on mute for a moment, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, here you go.
We got him.
You just got to call it. Just
Oh,
dial.
call it. All right. We'll see if he answers. If
Hey,
he answers,
brother.
we'll do a little more. See if
Pick
he
up the phone. It's not your older sister. I mean, your firstborn. Whatever. Your oldest sister. Come on.
He's not a dog. Don't call him like he's a puppy dog.
Come on. Come on, big brother.
Good morning, Mom. I don't want to go to school. I just went to school. I did my homework.
Slap yourself.
Stop.
Get out of it. You're talking to a grown man here.
It's not your older sister. It's your younger sister.
Now, why is his phone muffled? Are we on speakerphone?
Yes, you are.
That's why you're muffled. You might
He
try.
needs St. Donna as a backup.
Well, then he
No,
needs.
she's right here. I
right.
need assistance.
Well, you talk into that microphone a little clearer. I think we'll be okay. I think we can get by with it.
All
but
right.
just fuzzy. Okay.
That's good.
Now, St. Donna can help you. She can. She's allowed to. But she's going to be no help on this one.
Why?
Because what's going to pop into the Sun Valley Fox's head is 4 different movies, and he's not going to know which one to pick.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
They're not Debbie Does Dallas 1 through 4.
I bet you know those.
That's the one. That's
See?
what I was going to guess.
See? I know my brother.
He puts away his cheat sheet. He goes, well, God damn it.
Damn it.
All right. Sun Valley Fox, are you ready for your first audio clue?
Yes, General.
All right. Now, if you get 5 in a row, people get points. So this is 5 in a row.
No
I
pressure.
thought it was only 2.
No, 5 in a row. If you quit at 2, you're quitting on everybody. Don't forget
I'll
that.
fall asleep.
Here we
Nope.
go.
I'm going to fall asleep.
No
All right.
pressure.
Here comes the music. Okay, why are you laughing?
It sounds like it's going wah wah.
That's how they
wah.
filmed it. That's how they recorded it. Was a woman on a synthesizer going wah wah wah. Okay, that is world famous stuff there.
I got it.
All right, Sun Valley Fox, what's your answer? What movie do you think that's from?
You know what? I have no clue.
Oh for 1.
Sorry.
Oh for 1.
Man. I
Wow.
know.
That was a
I-
Clint Eastwood spaghetti western. Do you know the names of any of those movies?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm brain dead right now. Okay.
They didn't have TV back in the day.
Yeah, he's thinking, are these movies in black and white? Because I saw all those.
It was a nickel to go to the
That, sir,
the show.
was The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
That's what I was going to say. Anyway, okay.
All right.
Just testing you.
I'm going to give him another one. I'm going to give him a mulligan on that one. So you talk, I'll find a song. Going to mute everybody for 1 second.
There's nothing to talk about. Hi, big brother.
Hi, sis. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You're looking good.
Thank you.
Okay, here
Good to see you soon.
comes the muting. And this is the part we can all afford to not listen to. All right. Let's see what we got
You
here.
just hung up on me there.
I did.
Yeah,
I had
he
to put.
shut
I
me
had.
up.
I had to shut everybody up for a second to put it on. Here comes your
Okay.
next song. This one, just listen. Okay, I don't care if you answer, but you're going to need to let Donna listen to this one. Saint Donna's going to have to listen because you're not going to get it. And if you do get it, listen, ladies and gentlemen of the jury out there in radio and TV land, if the Sun Valley Fox gets this movie right, it will not be because he enjoyed the movie. It will be because he enjoys the star of the movie.
Oh.
He wouldn't care about this movie one bit. If he better fake and say, golly, gee willikers, I don't know that movie. He better.
How far back are we going here?
79 or 80?
Oh, okay. He might get this one.
He might. But St. Donna will definitely get it, but she'll be looking at him going, you better not know this.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
Oh, okay.
You want me to sing that song?
No, I don't.
I can sing this. Stumble out of bed and stumbled to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition and yawned and stretched and tried to come alive.
Could you just let them sing this?
Took a
All right,
shower
all right.
and the blood starts pumping. Oh,
Sun Valley Fox, what movie is that from?
It's something I don't do anymore. 9 to 5.
that's great.
That is correct, sir. Something you don't do anymore. That is accurate. All right.
That's great.
So we'll call that 1 for 2?
2 out of 2.
No, you're not
2
kidding.
out of 2.
All right, let me find another one for you guys. I had to shut it off for a second. Just it goes
Okay.
mute. All right. I'm sorry about that. I'll do better next time, but we can all put up with 4 or 5 seconds of silence. We're practicing for dead air anyway.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Sun Valley Fox, are you ready for your next clue?
Yes, General, I am.
Here we go.
You put hard on the pedal, son, never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, cause we got a run to make. The boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana, and we'll bring it back no matter what it takes.
What movie is that from?
It's what they had in California for quite a while, Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah, there we go. All right, now he's 2 out of 3.
warmed up now.
Oh, he's getting going, baby. He's juiced. He did that. He's running laps around his dining room table right now. He's doing that Rocky fist pump in the air, playing Eye the Tiger in the background. St. Donna's chasing him around with a boombox, playing Eye the Tiger every time he gets one right. All right, let me find another one. He's 2 out of 3.
Oh,
Yes, I got a straw. I got a straw in the Pendleton, so I'm good.
oh my goodness.
Okay.
How far back are we going on this one?
The movie, we're going back to 1973,
All right. Ooh, that's high school for him.
and the movie is set in the 30s. So here we go. Sun Valley Fox, are you ready?
Yes, General.
Oh.
Tough one if you don't know. Tough one if you don't know.
I used to play this on the piano.
That was Redford. And,
Sun Valley Fox, I need your answer right now, please.
can I give you the name of the actor?
Ooh.
There's several in there, but go ahead.
What's the
Yeah,
actor?
that was Robert Redford, the Entertainer.
No, not
That's
the
the
entertainer.
name of the song.
I thought, was that the name of the song?
Yes, that's the name of the song.
Robert Redford, Paul Newman. We're both in that.
Yes.
But see, this is, you should know this one.
What Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
No.
No, that was in 1968, I think, 1969. This came out 4 years later. And same actors, the guy who played Flat Nose Pete in the Butch Cassidy, he was also in this movie too. They were all friends.
The Sting.
Who told you? Donna. Saint Donna. Saint Donna looked it up. She looked it up. Her fingers are going like a mad dog. I should have just disqualified him, but I waited.
She what?
Oh,
What?
go ahead.
Oh. She's like, don't say anything.
She's hitting him on the back. Don't tell him. Don't you tell him I did that. Don't you say it.
Don't you bring her in.
All right. We'll give you 3 out of 4, but he still didn't get 5 in a row yet. All right. That's 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4?
I can't play anymore. I got to go to my room.
You got in trouble. I told you.
He just got sent to his room.
Let me get another song. Hang on. Okay, this may be the last one.
Okay.
We may not even have a way for him to get to 5 in a row because this will only be 4 in a row if he gets it.
Okay, well, you know.
All right. Now, I'm not putting up with any shenanigans this time. If he doesn't answer at the end of the song, he doesn't know. All right?
Donna.
Wow.
Donna. Yes, say Donna. I'm talking over his shoulder to Donna. Donna, if you don't know, you can't whisper it in his ear later.
You can't do the race cars on Saturday.
That's right. No race cars for you. Which there are
No,
3.
she's going to take the wheels off the race car.
3 people have called me and says they want to line up in the race with the Sun Valley Fox. 3 people have said they want to race. He goes, I want to race. I'll pay the $80, but I'm racing with him. I want to go right to head to head. So
this is going to
the
putt down the
challenge is on.
Hey, and they're not Fred Flintstone cars, Kay.
Well, we didn't tell you.
How about a stagecoach?
Well, the bad part is I kind of misled the Sun Valley Fox. I told him he was going to feel right at home and comfortable at the racetrack because everyone was going to be in Razzle scooters. But I even told him that someone's got Stephen Hawking's old one. You know, he ran it, but it's not true. I lied.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, here comes your St. Donna. Here comes your clue. You can speak through your husband, but this is for St. Donna. I want to say something else. I don't know what's going on Facebook right now, but the people that are getting it right in the comment section on YouTube, that's amazing. There's like 30 in a row.
Yeah, they're doing really well.
They're knocking it out of the park. There's very few wrong answers. This is a crowd that you can't put much over on them. I mean, they're really good. You guys are impressing me quite a bit. All right, let's go back to the losers up there with their $1.2 million view that can't figure out their marriage vows and figure out how to get these things squared away. All right, here we go. All right, now you're going to get...
Brother Bob just said the Sun Valley Fox was attending keg parties back then.
He wasn't really listening. They're like, do you see this movie? He's like, yeah.
Bob there.
All right, here we go. Here it comes...
This is the main brain, Vince Fontaine, beginning your day with the only way. Music, music, music. Get out of bed, it's the first
He
day
might
of
not
school.
know this one.
Don't be a slob, don't get a job, go back to class, you can pass. And to start the day off nice and fine, I'm gonna play a new old favorite of mine.
Yeah, him and Frankie Valli went to different high schools together, so that makes sense. Sun Valley Fox, please, I need your answer.
Isn't that what you were, a grease monkey?
He actually got grease. That's good. All right, that's 4. That's 4 in a row.
That's pretty good.
If I can find one more, he could get 5 in a row.
Of course he can.
But this is going to be tough because they're all a little newer.
He's my brother.
Yeah, believe me, that works against him, not for him. You're not exactly a plethora of knowledge, sweetheart.
I've been informed by moderators that Facebook is guessing right also.
Are they? They're blowing it up too. See, these guys who watch our program, they're not stupid. They got some useless knowledge in their head, just like I do.
Yes, we all do.
All right. I was going to pick Beverly Hills Cop 2. Didn't think anybody
That's
get
what
it.
I was going to guess.
The other one I was going to pick was the Blues Brothers. Wasn't sure
Got
how.
that one too.
I wasn't sure. Well, I wasn't sure how in tune. I mean, you have to like the Blues Brothers to know. But if you know it, you know all their songs. But I didn't know if he knew.
Yeah,
So
so that's 7 out of 7 right now.
You don't get credit just because you said you were going to say something.
I don't even remember. I was so little. Did you go to the movies? I'm asking my brother a question. Did you go to the movies?
I went to the drive-in, if you know what I mean.
So
I know what you mean.
So he had to go see it twice so he knew what to say when his parents asked him what was the movie about.
Depends on who asked him.
He's like, shit, I got to go
if
back
Dad
and watch.
asked him, he'd go, I went to the drive-in. If Mom asked, it would
If
be
Mom
a different
asked, if your mother asked, then he would recite the movie.
That's right.
If your dad asked, how was the movie? He goes, she had pink underwear.
That's it. That's how it goes.
All right. Well, let's see if this was a mother movie or a father movie. Because if it was a pink underwear movie, he has no idea what's going on. All it was background noise. Here we go. Please listen to this next one and tell me what movie this is from. Sun Valley Fox and St. Donna. All right. You're giving it away by what you're doing over there.
He already knew it.
All right. Sun Valley Fox, what's your answer?
So that was the Bee Gees, and that was Saturday night.
At the drive-in.
Saturday Night Lap Dances. No.
Saturday night at
Saturday
the
night
drive-in.
the lights went out.
Well, that must not have been a fun date because he saw the whole movie. So
T-Bone goes background noise. It was background noise.
Oh yeah. Do you know what I found online, and I had it queued up, but I didn't feel like I thought about bringing
I don't know.
it up.
I can't read your mind.
I thought about bringing it up, and then it didn't fit the vibe, and I'm saving it, and I found it, and you'll be mad, but you'll want to watch it. It's kind of like watching a car wreck. You don't want to see it, but you can't look away.
You gotta at least look once.
Yeah, you've seen it once, but you'd be like, oh, I wish you hadn't brought that up. But then you're like, yeah, it's part of life. I got to see it. You know what I found online?
What?
I found the videotape from KTLA News in LA where your mother got robbed in the store.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I was going to because there's a lot of people here who know who Bima is, Sun Valley Fox and yours mother. They know the name. They know that they've been around this long time. They know when she passed away. They know we used to go down there all the time.
Right.
They know quite a bit. And then, this, I don't think they ever knew the story because the story happened right before Gen X Talks happened.
It did.
But I was going to bring it up and say this is another piece of the Gen X Talks family, another piece of the puzzle. And this is the mother of your queen and the Sun Valley Fox. I'm not going to show it tonight, but I do have it. I saved it. So at some point, we'll talk about that. We'll explain what happened. We do have the video of that. It was on the news. It was some surveillance video, but we'll get to that for another time. But for right now, yeah, we've done almost an hour and a half now.
You gonna say goodbye to the Sun Valley Fox or just hang up on him?
Is he still on?
Hello. I'm still here.
What was that line from Tombstone? Wyatt Earp says, or Doc Holliday? Oh, Johnny, I apologize. I forgot you were there.
Don't use Johnny.
Sun Valley Fox and St. Donna, thank you so much for being good sports tonight, and thank you for staying up and doing this with us. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I'll sleep in tomorrow, so no worries. Hope to see everybody. Hope to see everybody in Vegas on Saturday.
We'll be there. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you, brother.
Bye-bye.
Bye, brother.
Love ya.
Bye, sis.
Bye.
All right. So, MarcyZavala.com, Dr. McDreamy. I got to think they did a little better than Team Old. Team Conestoga Wagon, not so much. But I'll tell you what, St. Donna knew a lot more than I thought she did because she pulled his ass out of the sling more than once on that. And, she was good about that. So that was fun. So we did Dr. McDreamy and MarcyZavala.com. We did the Sun Valley Fox and St. Donna. And it was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun joining along. Not every one of these is going to have trivia stuff. Not always going to include you guys. I thought tonight it would be fun to have a little competition. And I think I like to do that from time to time is call like a staff member and give them, all right, we're going to give you 5, see what you can do. And then they're versus somebody else.
Another staff member.
Or a member. Call
that'd be
up
great.
Chris Sevick or something and say, okay, you're going to get 5 now. See if you can beat the staff. and we'll
That would
do
be
something
great.
like that.
That would be
That
great.
way, just mixes it up a little bit. It's not always texting and calling in.
It's bringing back memories. It's been so long with those movies.
I can't believe how many that the followers, the fans of the program got right. I am in
because
awe.
we went to the movies.
Yeah.
People don't go that often.
Well, and I think it's different. It's different in the movies. It's dark and you're there and it's loud and it's big and you absorb everything. I don't think kids.
There's no outside. You go to the movie
Right.
theater, you check out. You're in the movie theater.
I don't think kids today absorb the movies at the
No.
level we did because they're doing it in their living room with 6 other people and the phone rings and they go up
Yeah.
to the. I mean, just it's different.
And also, we went to the movies multiple times and saw
Yeah.
them.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
just I don't know.
Or we'd spend the whole day jumping from one show to the other show.
Just hiding behind that line. Once you got your ticket to get in, you just theater
That's
jump.
right. That's exactly what happened.
Anyway,
Oh
so
no, I didn't do that. No, Sun Valley Fox. I
know, you were
I
che-
went to one movie with one ticket.
You cheered a little bit too. Don't think it went unnoticed. You cheered a little bit too much at the drive-in, if you know what I mean part. There was a bunch of people that went, what did she just say?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
Okay.
All right, listen, we got to go. We got to get out of here. This is Tuesday, January 21st.
Tuesday.
It is about 7:30, coming up on 7:30 Los Angeles time. And we're going to Vegas Thursday morning.
Yes, we are. I'm not ready.
Let me give you a heads up for who's here. We have recorded something that I think is very special. And this is what it is. Listen up. The kid, Briggs, interviewed me for 2 hours. He poked and prodded at my childhood, some of my stories. And he finally goes, we got to stop. We've already at 2 hours. We can go another. He goes, let's do it again. He wants to do it another time. But this story will pop up on kgxtradio.com. It'll play once. This is your live broadcast, 10 a.m. on kgxtradio.com, 10 a.m. Pacific time, Los Angeles time. Tune in, kgxtradio.com at 10 o'clock. It's going to play. You get the whole 2 hours. But it will also drop Friday morning at 12:02 a.m. as an audio podcast on Apple, on Spotify, all the other places it'll drop. And then Sunday, the video version will come out. So that's going to stay in motion. That's already done and it's ready to go. You guys aren't going to miss that. I'm not sure what you're going to get for a show of any kind on Thursday because we're driving 7 hours. Or no, we're driving 5 hours to Vegas and going to get set up and we got to eat dinner. I'm not sure what you're going to get. I tell you what, and this is where good moderators will put up the link. If I can't do a show, I'll go into Discord. I will go into Discord for an hour or so in the hotel room. I'll just turn on the camera. We can talk about what the day was, what happened. We can talk about what you guys are doing. If you guys want, Discord's free. You just log in with your email. Discord is just chat rooms for old people like us. It's all stuff about our food, our cars, our hot reds. How it's just if you want to be comfortable in talking about stuff for your age group, then Discord's where you go. Trippy Pineapple runs that. He is the Discord overlord. What he says go. He's got a couple minions that run around helping him. But go into Discord, and on Thursday I'll come in there. We'll talk live with little video screens, just like a Zoom call. We'll put them in there.
That's a great idea.
We'll talk. Okay,
That could be great.
If we can't do that, then Friday we got a lot of stuff going on, and we will do pictures. And I will give you, if you guys are part of the member sites, if you're part of the General's Lunchbox on Facebook, which is you got to go find it, General's Lunchbox. If you're on YouTube member, or if you're a Patreon member, go to Patreon. Any one of those where you're a paid member and they're $1. Oh my God, it's a fucking $1. If you are a paid member, there is so much content you're going to get over the next 10 days.
You'll feel like you were there.
You're going to feel like, I'm telling you, it's members only content and it's going to be flooded. If you want to join for 1 month, this is the month. Join now. Go for the next 30 days because the next 10 are going to be we have no place to put it anywhere else. We can't filter our personal stuff out onto the Facebook page. That's all Gen X Talks. This is the behind the scenes stuff and it's going to be huge. There's going to be a ton of it.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll do the Discord room and the times we can't do the shows, but we are scheduled for a show for Saturday night, right?
I think so. Yes.
at
I
the
don't know
event-
how you guys are going to do it, but yeah.
At the very least, during the event, if you can't make it to Vegas, we're going to put the big camera in the corner on a tripod and hook it up and just let it run. We'll put the laptop out there and just let it run. We'll check on it every now and then. People can walk up and say hi to the camera, tell you who they are, and we're just going to keep it going. So it's going to be 4 hours. You can filter in, filter out, see who's there, and then
that will probably start an hour later because our event starts at 7, not at Bottom of
Yeah.
the Glass Nation time.
Yeah, probably 7 p.m. our time. But the idea is that all the speeches that I'm giving and talking to people with the big microphone, you're going to hear everything. So if you want to see what's going on and talk to people through that, you can. You can go in there and the comment section will be up. That'll be a lot of fun for that one too.
Yeah.
Then Sunday we're doing stuff around town, big for members content. Monday we're driving to Reno and it starts all over again. We got a Tuesday show at the Sun Valley Fox.
We'll be gone a week.
We'll be gone. You can be gone more than a week. We're not coming back till Saturday.
That's news to me.
Yeah, I can't. Briggs has to be working from a laptop 8 hours Thursday and 8 hours Friday. Now, we were going to drive home Thursday. How would you like him to do his 8 hours of work?
I don't know.
So we have to stay Friday. We can't leave till Saturday. Go shopping or something. Just find something.
Yes,
find something
probably
to go.
by that time I'll probably be sleeping.
Go do something. But we're
my
going to be
gosh.
hanging around there, and the Sun Valley Fox are going to go do some prospecting.
I've been planning this weekend for 9 months. It's time to.
Well, you've only been planning. You've planned it short. You need to add a few more days.
No, but this weekend in Vegas,
Yeah.
9 months of planning.
There's a lot of stuff. We pretty much got everything here. We just got to organize it. We're not really missing anything, so we're in good shape.
No.
All right, so that's it. That's what we're thinking. That's what we're doing. And you guys, now you know what we know, which ain't much. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
I don't know where you're listening in from, around the planet, AM, FM, Sirius XM, or perhaps you're tuning in on the Armed Service Radio Network. Remember two things in life, and they're both very, very important. One, wherever you go, there you are. And number two, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'm out.
Bye.